If you want to start a Star Wars collection but you don't have a whole galaxy of space, I'm going to show you what action figures you should get to have in your collection. So starting us off, you got to have a small head Han Solo complete with his blaster, because the small head Han Solo is the best version of the Han Solo, or of Han Solo in my opinion. The big head just looks weird, so you got to get the small head Han Solo. So you got your Han Solo. Of course, you got to have a Chewbacca to go with him. All right. So you got Chewbacca. Now you're gonna need a bad guy, of course, and who else than Darth Vader? And you should also probably get a Stormtrooper. So that's really all I want to do from the first 12 as far as we are now. So let's move on to the next 20 or first 21. You gotta have a Boba Fett. You just have to. There's really no way around it. Boba Fett is by far the coolest bounty hunter, so you do want to have bounty hunter representation. And for C3PO, I would go with C3PO removable limbs. He's just overall the better version of C3PO, and you can even throw him on Chewbacca if you really are crunched on space. And you gotta have R2, so R2 with with sensor scope is the R2 to go with. Now, as far as Luke's go, there is no question. You gotta have Bespin Luke. And I would maybe consider a Jedi Luke Skywalker, just because Jedi Luke Skywalker is also pretty cool. But Bespin Luke Skywalker is more iconic, so I would go with him. More people would recognize this version of Luke. And this is really just, if you're trying to get some figures, to put on your bookshelf just to kind of have some memories. This is really a core lineup. But of course, I the Leia I would recommend is the original one, and unfortunately I don't have that one to show you. But as far as core characters go, you could maybe throw a Lando in there, but I think this is gonna be, you're really, if you don't have a galaxy of space and you just want just a couple of figures, these are really the figures that I would recommend. And that's really what this video is for. Of course, Darth Vader should have a tip on his lightsaber. I never bought my Darth Vader with a tip, but I will get a replacement saber, not a repro, an original. But that's really all I do have for you guys today. If you're looking into starting a Star Wars collection and the factor that's holding you back is space, and you don't have a lot of space, these are the core figures I would recommend you getting. Do you guys agree with me? If you have a Star Wars collection, are these your top pick figures? If you could only keep a handful of them, these are definitely for me. And the only figures that are not originals are the Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Darth Vader. But that's really all I do have for you guys today, so if you haven't already, please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we will talk again soon.